If you want to attain Amrutatvam, if you are a Dhira, nobody should come behind you with a rod. Don't eat this, don't do that, wake up, don't stay late up in the night. Nobody should come behind you. You should be interested in your own welfare, because you want to attain the divinity which is permanent, and not run behind these temporary things like a child. Children become very happy. They will be bothering the parent with something. I want a cycle, I want a cycle. Parent will say, you grow up, then you will have a cycle. No, I want today. Then what will the father do? He will give him his mobile phone. And that's it. The child has forgotten his cycle demand. Now he's sitting and playing with the phone. Give them something and distract them. Like that, when we want to attain God, this world distracts us by giving small toys. That's all it does. And we get distracted. We are very happy with these temporary toys and forget the very purpose, very goal of our life. It's very easy. Therefore, you have to be very careful. Dhira. Dhira is always discriminating. Shreyo, preyo. Shreyo, preyo. Always discriminating. That is what we told. Viveka Vairagya. The other day somebody asked the question, Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham. Why Shankaracharya paid for Jnana and Vairagya, somebody asked. See, Jnana is to know what is that you are want. I'll go to a store and tell I want, let us say, this particular medicine. I should know what that medicine is about. Suppose the storekeeper is giving me something else. Then Vairagya, I should discriminate and detach. No, I don't want this, I want this. No, take this, this is good. He's be trying to market whatever he has. You say, no, my doctor has told, this one I have to take. So Jnana teaches you how to develop Vairagya. If without Jnana you do Vairagya, you will be discriminating wrongly and discarding the right things for all you know. Vairagya without Jnana is like blind. And Jnana without Vairagya is like lame. It can see but it cannot go. I tell this story of two people, two friends. One is a blind fellow and one is a lame fellow. Both want to go to bazaar. But the one who can walk cannot see. The one who can see cannot walk. So how should they go to bazaar? The one who cannot walk sits on the shoulders of the one who cannot see. And then what happens? Both of them go, because he could see but cannot walk. He tells, go straight, take a right, take a left. Whereas the blind fellow is happily walking as per the instruction. So that is the idea of Jnana Vairagya partnership. Jnana should tell you where to go, where to take right turn. And Vairagya should do the following. Follow the Jnana. Like this, when you go, ultimately you realize. So this person should have Jnana. What is the Jnana? Dhruvam adhruveshu iha na prarthayante. From the temporary things, permanent cannot be attained. Immortality cannot be attained. That is Jnana. Therefore, I should not run behind paracha kamana. Outside going desires, I should not run behind. I should have it only as much as is required. Beyond that, I should not run behind is the whole idea of this sloka, which is in a way summarizing the previous 3 chapters idea. That develop this one idea, Yamaivesha vrunute tena labhyo tasyesha atma vivrute tanuswam. The one who desires only for Atma and nothing else, he alone attains Atman, nobody else. And how the Atman reveals. So all the others will not. Who are running behind small desires, they will miss the big one. Because their hands are already full. Now there is nothing more. They have already eaten all the junk. And now there is nothing more that can go inside. When you go for some nice big marriage party, you start off with the starters and then you have the main course and then you have dessert. Now you haven't seen the menu properly. What happens? The moment you saw food, so many things are there. You jumped, pounced on it and ate off, filled it till here. And then comes the real food, the dessert, and you are worried. Now I have no place. The rest all has to go into my lungs only. Stomach is all done till here. Then you suffer. It means what? You have filled, you have spoiled your appetite with worldly things. Where is the hunger for God? So keep yourself hungry for God. Don't fill your belly with junk food. Wait for the fresh cooked food that mother is going to bring. Discriminate what is right, what is wrong, and choose correctly. One more shloka we'll see. Yena rupam rasam gandham shabdan sparshanscha maithunan ete naiva vijanati kimatra parishishyate etadvai tat. So, It says yena, that one which is rupam means forms, rasam taste, gandham smell, shabda hearing, sparsha touch, maithunan means pleasures of the senses. All these, the one ete naiva vijanati, the one who gets to know by what all this happens. By what you touch, by what you smell, by what you taste, by what you hear, by what you experience, everything in your life, the one who comes to know of that, what else is there to know? He says, kimatra parishishyate. Then what else is left to be known? The one who knows the secret of how we see, how we hear, how we taste, smell and touch. If one who knows the power behind all the senses, he says, what else is there for that person to know? That one which powers all these senses, through which we experience the world, through these senses, etad vaitad. This one which you come to know about is that one, means that alone is Brahman. See, the same idea is represented in Kenopanishad. In Kenopanishad, the Shishya goes to the Guru and asks this question. Kena means by what or by which reason? Kena. So he says, the answer here is yena. See, the first word is yena. Yena, rupam, rasa, gandham and all. So his question should be what? Kena. By what? So Kena Upanishad says, Kene shitam patati preshitam manaha kenam prana prathamam praiti yuktaha kene shitam vachamimam vadanti chakshushotrascha kaudeo yunakti, it is said. The question asked by the disciple is, Kene shitam, by what, by whose will, by what force? What happens? Manas, the mind, goes towards its desired objects. It follows the objects. Then second line it says, by what? The firstborn prana, the life principle, goes behind what it needs to do. Does whatever prana, apana, udana, vyana, all that. By what reason it does that? Kene shitam vachamima vadanti. By what? Our words, our vacha means the ability to speak happens. And chakshushotrascha, the ears and eyes. Kaudeo yunakti, which power empowers the eyes and ears to hear or see. It means, in short, it is saying, what is the reason behind the eyes seeing, ears hearing, nose smelling, touching, or even prana happening, or the mind running behind its objects? What is that which is behind all this? So a biological answer would be, in a biology class, if you go, what he will tell? This much you don't know? In behind your eye, there is an eyeball. In the eyeball, there are cones and rods, and then there is retina, and that is connected to your brain, and that brain decides. Or why do I speak? You have a tongue. This tongue moves this way, that way, in all possible way without bones. Therefore speaks whatever comes to it. And why do I hear? I have the whole system here. One eardrum is there, and tympanum is there, cochlea is there. This is how a biology teacher will explain. Do you think the student in Kenopanishad did not know all these things? Why would he go? He did not go to a biology teacher. He went instead to a spiritual scientist, a master, and asked by what all these things happen. Means he knew there is a physical existence, biology, anatomy, but there also is the physiology, brain and all the organ and everything. But behind that also there is something. And so he went and asked. And to this the teacher answers in Kenopanishad. He says, Chakshuscha chakshu manaso manoyat. The one which is eye of the eye, ear of the ear, shotrasya shotram manaso manoyat, the ear of the ear, mind of the mind. Then vacho hi vacham, sau pranasya prana, the one who is the speech of the speech and the life principle of the life's principle. Chakshuscha chakshu, the eye of the eye, atimuchya dhira, the one who understands all these things becomes the dhira, discriminating one becomes free. What? Asmat lokat pretya amruto bhavanti. Once he leaves this world or leaves this body consciousness, he attains immortality. Who? The one who has understood by what eyes see, by what ears hear, by what we speak. This is the answer in Kenopanishad. And then it goes on explaining very beautifully. Finally it says, Pratibodha viditam amrutatvam va vindate. The one who understands that in every experience of your life, there is immortal Brahman alone and not all these things. Pratibodha viditam, he says. In every experience means I see because of the Brahman's power in me. I hear because of the Brahman's power in me. I speak because of the Brahman's power in me. I touch, taste, smell, I reproduce, excrete, I do whatever in my life, in every aspect of my life. It is Brahman's and Brahman's power alone, Upanishad says. And then there is a beautiful story to emphasize this point in Upanishad, where the gods had won a battle against the demons, it seems. And they were gloating in their glory that we have won the battle because of our own power. And it so happens that a yaksha appears there. And they are all surprised. Who is this yaksha? And Indra, who is the king of the gods, he tells, I think first he tells the fire to go and find out who it is. And fire goes very boldly. I know everything, I am in all, everything is because of me. That's why it's called Jata Veda. And he goes to find out the yaksha. Who he is? And he asks yaksha, who are you? Yaksha asks back, who are you? He said, you don't know me? I am the fire god. What do you do? I can burn anything. Then yaksha puts a dry twig in front of him, grass, and tells, burn this, and fire cannot burn it. So he runs back to Indra. Indra says, what is this strange yaksha? Let me send the air god, wind god. So now Vayu goes. And this yaksha asks, what are you? I am the god of wind. So what do you do? I can blow anything away. Okay, here is a twig. Blow it and show. It tries its best, it cannot blow. It comes back. So idea is that one by one all the indriyas go. And they try to catch hold of this yaksha, they cannot. Finally the Indra, who is the lord of the mind, all senses he controls, he goes. And the moment he goes, this yaksha disappears. And Indra is not able to catch him also. Why? Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa. Aprapya manasa. A mind cannot catch. So when Indra goes, he cannot catch. Yaksha disappears. Then they are all confused. What is happening? We just now won a war against the demons. And here we are unable to find out who this yaksha is. And then they are worried and surprised. That is the time when suddenly in the same place, Uma Haimavati appears. Haimavati means golden hued, a golden light. So this Uma Haimavati appears in the same place where there was this yaksha. And this Devi who appears, she tells Indra that the one who was here before me, he was Brahman manifested as that yaksha. He came to teach you this lesson in humility, that you have not won the war because of your powers. Behind all your powers is Brahman. Without that, all this is not happening. And then the Indra and all the gods become very humble, realize the truth, and they thank Uma Hemavati and sing the glory of Brahman. That is how Kenopanishad describes. So this similar idea, by what we get to know Rupa, see things, or taste things, or smell things, or hear things, touch things, or even reproduce. By what power? The one who gets to know of that power, for him there is nothing else that remains to be known. And that knowledge is the highest self. That knowledge is that of Brahman. So this is the explanation given, and like this explanation goes on from here. Like the one who knows electricity, he knows a bulb, fan, AC, everything. How does all these gadgets work? They're all electrical gadgets. They work on the basis of fundamental thought called electricity. So the one who knows electricity can understand all the electrical gadgets. That's why suppose who is the electrical engineer is there. What does he specialize in? He specializes in electricity basically. But because he specializes in electricity, he is also gets to know of all electrical based gadgets. Electrical appliances, we can say. Suppose he has learnt everything about electrical appliances and not learnt anything about electricity. Can he understand the appliances properly? Absolutely not possible. He has never heard what is electricity, but only knows what the gadgets are. How is this knowledge complete? Tell me. He's not complete. Only after you know electricity and also you know the electrical gadgets, together your knowledge becomes complete. That is the idea of aparavidya and paravidya. Aparavidya is the why is what's hows of the world, questioning outside. Paravidya is that which tells you behind all these external there is a force. That is Brahman, that is your divinity, that is consciousness, Chaitanyam, because of which everything is happening. That Chaitanyam makes you think, hear, taste, smell, touch. It's not your brain. Brain, indriya, bones, saptadhatu, all these are just hardware. This whole thing is Brahman only. Because of that, otherwise the hardware will lie in one corner. Suppose the computer malfunctions, what do we do with it? We dump it in a corner. Software gets corrupted by a virus, what do we with it? We offload that software or remove the software from the system. Likewise, body is not going to be useful forever. Body by itself cannot do anything. Mind itself cannot do anything. The Brahman, the intelligence behind all this, is the one which makes everything run. So this is the idea that intelligence, that prajnanam Brahman, the one who understands that ultimate knowledge he gets of Brahman, gets to know everything. The one who knows electricity knows electrical appliances also. Likewise, the one who knows that force by which all the senses work, he gets to know everything, and there is nothing more left to be known, it is said. The one who knows the gold gets to know the gold ornaments. The one who knows the clay gets to know the clay pot. There is likewise the one who knows Brahman gets to know the entire Jagat. Fourth one, similar idea. Swapnantam jagaritantam chobhau yenanu pashyati mahantam vibhumatmanam matva dhiro na shochati. Again the yena anupashyati. Yena means kena is the question. What? Yena is the answer. So what is it saying? Swapnantam, within the swapna, within the dreams. Jagaritantam, and in the waking stage. Cha ubhau, both. Yena anupashyati, the one who sees both. Who is awake? I am awake. Who is dreaming? I am dreaming. So what is common between your dream and waking? I am. That is why when Janaka has a dream where he sees that he has become a beggar, he has lost his kingdom and he is on the road and he has been thrown out of his kingdom and he is begging for food, hungry and tired. And then he goes and finds out somewhere people are serving food, and he goes and joins the queue. And as his turn comes, there is nothing left. Only some at the bottom, they scrape the bottom and give some gruel, whatever is left, to Janaka. And he is about to drink that when eagle swoops in, it seems, and he drops the bowl and he cries, "Aho, this also I have lost." The moment he says, "Aho," there in the dream, he wakes up in his palace. And wife says, "What's wrong with you? Are you dreaming something, some bad dream you had?" He gets confused. Was that the dream or is this the dream, he asks to his wife. She says, "This is real, that is dream." But he says, "That also felt so real. I was a beggar, I was so hungry, I was tired, I was sweating. I could feel everything as I am feeling right now. So I don't understand." And that's how Janaka's inquiry starts into the truth. He says, "Who is that who was experiencing the dream? Who is that now who is experiencing this? Is this the dream or is that the dream? Which is real?" This question bothers Janaka. I believe Ashtavakra explains to him, see, that which was there in the dream is not here in the waking. That which is there in the waking is not there in the dream. Who is there in both? You alone. Janaka was in the dream also, Janaka is there in the waking also. Therefore, neither the dream is real nor the waking is real. You alone are real. That is the understanding that Ashtavakra teaches Janaka. So this says, Swapnantam Jagaritantam, what we see inside the dream and also during the waking stage, the one who sees both. Cha ubhau yena anupashyanti. It means cha ubhau is there, means chakaram is there. You can include the deep sleep stage also in this. Who experiences the deep sleep stage also? In every stage, the one who sees, anupashyanti means not seeing with the physical eyes but perceives it. The one who is experiencing it, mahantam, he is amazing. Great. Vibhu, Atmanam, he is everywhere in the form of the self. Matva dhiro, the one who comes to know of it, na shochati, is never sorrowful. How? When Janaka found out that that is also not real, this is not real, his sorrow disappeared. That I am real, the dream is not real, the waking is not real, and the deep sleep is not real. Who is real? I as the Atman alone am real. So that is the idea of yena anupashyati, the one who experiences the waking, the dream sleep, the deep sleep state. That experiencer is your true form, not the experienced. The one who is behind that, that one is you. The consciousness with which you experience the dream, waking and deep sleep, that consciousness is you. I am dreaming, I am awake, I am sleeping. The I am part is common. That is the consciousness. We have done enough of this research through Mandukya Upanishad in the previous chapters when we explained the Omkara, how the fourth Turiyavastha, that is the representation of the consciousness. So the one who comes to know, will he be worried if he sees in the dream that a tiger was chasing him? Will he wake up and say, the tiger can come any moment? No. Likewise, this waking thing also is a dream. The one who realizes that is never sad. The achievements of the dream is also not real. The achievements of the waking dream is also not real. The loss in the deep sleep is also not real. What is real is you alone, the experiencer, the Atman, the Brahman.